My second favorite movie, which is this one. This might surprise people. When I mentioned here at London Real, people were surprised. And this is something by Spike Lee, and it's called Do the Right Thing. It wasn't his first movie. I think it was his second movie. I think his first movie was one called She's Gotta Have It, which was a pretty low budget production black and white movie, which is actually very good as well. Spike just won Best Adapted Screenplay for Black Klansman at the Academy Awards. And he's been a long time coming for winning an Academy Award. He should have won for this, in my opinion, for that. And what I love about Spike, and what I love also about, the El Mariachi, is that Spike made movies. He found a way to make it happen. And again, if you see a theme here, it's what I'm all about. I hate a victim mentality. I love someone that takes extreme ownership and goes out and does it. If you want a business, pull the trigger and do a business. If you want to make a movie, pull the trigger and do it. If you want to make a podcast, pull the trigger. By any means necessary, to quote one of my favorite people, Malcolm X, right? Get it done. That's what it's all about. And so this is a great movie. Again, I think Spike did this on a couple $100,000. There was a lot in Harlem that they cleared out, and they built Sal's Pizzeria there. And what I love about this movie is that it's raw. And if you watch this screenplay, it's raw. And Spike Lee talks about racism on all sorts of angles. There's a great scene in there where it's got 7 different ethnic groups all making racist comments about each other, right? So the police are in there, and they're like, yeah, Mexicans, 7 in a car, 24 in a house. There's the Chinese guy, he's making fun of the Jewish mayor. There's the other guy, there's the black guys making fun of the Polish cops. There's like everybody yelling at each other about, I hate the Puerto Ricans, I hate the white people, I hate this, I hate this, I hate that. And I like it because it shows that like no one's perfect, and that everyone has their own layers of racism in with them. And it all comes to a boiling point at the end, where the message is like, why are we fighting? And why is all this stuff happening? And that's what I like about Do the Right Thing, and it's raw. I love the opening scene of this with Rosie Perez dancing to Public Enemy. And it's just so raw, and she's doing these like dance moves, and it's just like, it just lets you know something big is about to happen. The writing's amazing, and pretty much Spike wrote it. Of course, Spike Lee puts himself in the movies as well. He's actually a pretty good actor as well. And it's just a great concept, and I think Spike Lee turned into a really good director. He made some amazing moves after that, always kind of pushing the envelope, always pushing people's buttons, which I think is the job as a director. In my movies, I'm trying to push your buttons too. In my episodes, I'm trying to push your buttons. I'm trying to put people in front of you that you're not going to like. I'm trying to put points of view that are going to bother you and rub you wrong, because that's the way you're going to transform. You're not going to transform if I just tell you what you already know. So big fan of Spike. Congratulations for the Academy Award. I know he's going to continue making great content. And he made a great bank robber movie with Denzel Washington, The Third Man, as well a few years ago, and showed that it doesn't have to be about race relations. Like, he's a badass director no matter what he's doing. And that's what I love about Spike. So again, watch that movie if you can. Great movie. Also, Malcolm X was a great movie made by him as well. And again, Denzel really shows up in that. And I really love what he does.